Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and an unboxing video of the Revell Ford 29 Model A Roadster 2-in-1 kit. I've been wanting this kit for quite a while, and I have to give a shout out to my brother and sister-in-law, Nikki and Mark, for an awesome Christmas present. Two of them, as a matter of fact. One of them's this kit, and one of them is the nicest smash burger weight I've ever seen in my life. But today, we're gonna do this. Like I said, I've wanted this kit for quite a while now, and it's gonna go really good with the 32 coupe. So let's see what we got. Chrome on top. All right. Let me move the box out the way. We'll pull out our first bag of chrome. I'm using the an old gray t-shirt today for my on top of the desktop to hopefully so we can see this better. Man, this chrome is nice. Check it out. Valve covers, chromed oil pump, the oil filter is chrome, as well as the oil pan. The blower, we got carburetors and air cleaners, some sweet looking pipes, really sharp and really clean. Love the intake. This is very nice indeed. The wow, alternator is chromed but highly detailed. They're probably going to leave all this chrome the way it is. I'll cut some pieces off, and then the rest of them I'll hit with a little bit of future with some delt coat in it. Grab the next huge bag of chrome. One of these days I'm going to slice a bag open like that, cut into my stomach. All right, we got 3 mini trees here, or 2 mini trees and 1 big one. Look at the radiator on there. Nice. Very nice. I think that's our gauge cluster. Nice window. Door latches. Delicate. Very sharp. That's going to look good. I'll hit that again with a little bit of delt coat and flatten it out. Suspension. Again, clean as a pin. This is the second Revell Roadster kit that I've done. You know, I'm working on the 32 Ford, and I am very impressed with the how clean the chrome is. Shocks, 3 different size of lights, chrome differential front. Very nice. Brackets, shock brackets. Those are shock mounts. Now I see mold line in here, and that's not a big deal because that Molotov pen will bring that right back where it should be. Look at the 2 steering wheels, chromed out. I can leave the center chrome, or the brackets chrome, and then do whatever I want with the steering wheels. This is the one I'll probably use. And those lines, I can hit with a little bit of panel liner, and it'll make those look really sharp. We got some rally mags, knockoffs, a couple of beauty rings, the license plate holder, and again, very nicely done. Very nicely. All right, so that is all the chrome. Let's pull this body out. very similar to what I'm working on here. The trunk is closed. I'll put my visor on real quick, and we'll check out panel lines here. There's a little one right here that comes up and runs across the top. And they kind of hit it right here and going down across the trunk and across the back here. But not bad, not bad at all. That'll sand off, and the rest of it will come off when I'm prepping it. Beautiful. The panel lines seem just a little bit shallow here. I might scribe these down just a little bit. This side's good. This side's a little shallow here, but not bad. Same with the trunk. So there is the body. We'll put that out the way and grab rubber and glass. No name tires at all. I'm not going to pull these out individually. There's 5. So we got a spare small. I'm not going to pull them out because I went through hell trying to find these pins one time. Stole them out of another box and then found them the same day. But I don't want to do that. The tires are nice and clean though. Crisp, molded. No mold lines at all on them. So there's the tires. Put them in a pile. Glass, another thing I'm not going to pull out. Not a whole lot of it in this kit. We got the front window and the 3 headlights. And I just saw a video yesterday where they used the big headlights on a Roadster, on a real one, and then used 2 small ones too, dropped down on the side of them, and it looked really cool. The 2 that were dropped down were amber. So I'm not sure if they were using them as like fog lights or if they were using them as turn signals, but either way, if I'm lighting this thing, that would be cool to have those lit too. And then somehow maybe an Arduino with a remote or something go through to make it where I can do high and low beams and fog lights. There's another bag coming out. Revell's details are always fantastic. Always flick your bag and make sure that there's nothing left in it. I got a nice looking rear end here. And this looks good too. Front's off so that we can put the chrome on it. I'm not sure color-wise. This one might end up being purple, but you know me, I change that every time I come down and look at it until it gets a coat. Look at the body panel underneath this. That is beautiful. This is thick too. Very nice. Dashboard. Looks like it's got a little tiny warp in it, but not much. I can just give that a straighten. Good detail in that. I'm going to have to do some research online to see how that's supposed to look. Our exhaust dumps. And let's see here. We got what looks like, I have no clue. That looks like the vinyl for a hood. Look at the drums. Nice detail in those drums. Very nice detail in the drums. Backs, steelies, fuel tank. This is good. Now I'm curious with that. I have no clue. Might not be used in this kit. Next, another bag. Last bag. Full bag. All right. Start out with a hefty amount of frame here. That looks good. I like how they're separate from the body. The Roadster, I'm sorry, the coupe is not, but it's an easy workaround. Nice bridge for the engine mount, I believe that would be. Look at the detail here and the steering linkage. That is some tiny stuff, man. We're gonna make this look sharp. I got one exhaust, and that's hardly in there. But look at the way it was molded. That's a 1/4 inch thick. So that's why I always flick the bag, see if the other one's in there. If it didn't make it, we can always make one of those. But I guarantee you, if it doesn't come, well, look at there. There's probably one for each kit, or one for each style, because I know the frame, or the way it's laid out is different. Now we're getting into the big block. Look at that. You could do this open. Look at, you got your hint for your cylinders. Nice. Look at the valley pan in there. That is sharp. 3-block air. Oh, I bet you that's not the valve. I bet you that's the base for the blower. Your intake. Your heads with the rocker panels like I did on, I forget which one I just did the rocker panels on. But that was fun to do, and I'll do that again too, just because I like to do the detail stuff. Nice pulley. Starter looks good. Good detail here. Real good detail on that intake too. The blower belt, dual carbs. Nice looking carbs too. We can detail this up pretty good. Next, in the bag, we have the inner door panels and backs. We got the seat. Not sure what I'm going to do with the seat. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with anything paint-wise. Look at the radiator here. Got our 2 different hoses for the blower and for the carburetors. Firewall. Our drive shaft linkage. Nice. Nice detail. There's no door latch. This is a reach out and open the door. I like that. I always wanted one of these. Here's the other frame. Linkage. Engine hoist, or engine hoist. Engine mount. Just a smaller version. That's all. One tucks up and one hangs down. I'm going to do the one that's hanging down. And then a double. I haven't read the directions enough to know exactly what I'm looking at, why I have 2 of them. Let's see if the numbers match. No, the radiator's completely different. 63 or 64, 57 or 58. Yep, this is just different if you use the different frames, so you get the high boy or the low. But detail upon detail, yeah, the seats are different. Same size? No. Look at this. This one comes down farther than this one. So that's where we are. That's a nice looking seat. Both of them are nice looking. We can detail out this like crazy. It's a nice looking kit. I haven't seen 1 iota of flash on this thing. Again, Revell's instructions are little books. They don't mess around. Look at how that lays out. I mean, they give you everything you need for every idea. I've never done a blower before. We'll see if I do this time or not, because I kind of want to run this with the 32 in a little diorama. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have the 32 trying to go up against a blown Chevy. But we'll see. Look at the decals in here. More of that little pinstriping that's like on the 32. White walls we will be using. unless I screw them up, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to have to look at what these are. This decal did not form right for whatever these are. See it? You can, I don't know if you can see it in the picture. I'll do it around. I can see where the color's there, but the slide didn't form. Oh, it's no big deal though. That's all can be painted stuff. Not a lot of these details I will be using. I mean, the little Ford logo across here, I'll use these gauges and stuff, but not sure if I'm going to do pinstriping on this one or the 32. We'll have to see. And then the rest of this is like rust panels and things like that. And I'm going to do this thing as clean as I did the 30, or I'm doing the 32. It's not going to have any rust on it, and it's going to have a nice coat of paint. So we won't be using a whole lot of the decals, but the ones that they give you for the gauges are awesome. So there we go. The reminds me of the little car in the cartoon, the 29 Model A. I am Mark. This is Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. You all have a fantastic day.